The Life of David, a Story of Grace. King Saul had died, and now the people wondered who would lead them. David prayed to God and waited patiently. God told David to go to the city of Hebron. There, the people of Judah made him their new king. Even though David was king in Hebron, not everyone followed him. Saul's son, Ishbosheth, ruled the other tribes of Israel. There was confusion and fighting between David's people and Saul's army, but David trusted God to make things right in time. The two sides battled for a long time, but God gave David's army more strength, and they grew stronger each day. David did not try to take power quickly. He waited for God's plan. At last, Ishbosheth was killed, and the war ended. The leaders of Israel came to David in Hebron. They said, "You are the one God chose to lead us." So David became king over the whole nation, all 12 tribes. He was 30 years old when he began to rule. David wanted to build a strong, new home for the kingdom. He captured a city called Jerusalem and made it his capital. David built houses and brought his family there. The city became known as the City of David. As David grew stronger, many people joined him. Even the king of Tyre sent builders and wood to help build David's palace. David knew that it was God who was blessing him. He gave God thanks for making him king. David wanted to bring the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. The Ark was a special box that showed God's presence, but the people didn't follow God's rules, and someone died. David was afraid and left the Ark in another town. After learning how to carry the Ark the right way, David tried again. This time, there was music, dancing, and joy. David danced with all his heart to worship God. But his wife Michal didn't understand. She thought he looked silly. One night, David told the prophet Nathan, "I want to build a house for God." But God said, "No, I will build you a house, a royal family forever." God promised that one of David's children would be king forever. This promise was part of God's big plan, leading to Jesus. David sat before God and prayed, "Who am I, Lord, that you bless me so much?" He thanked God for his kindness and promises. David said, "You are great, O Lord." He trusted that God would do everything he said. God helped David win battles against many enemies. He defeated the Philistines, Moabites, and others who attacked Israel. Everywhere David went, the Lord gave him victory. David ruled with justice and kindness. David remembered Jonathan, his best friend who had died. He asked, "Is anyone left from Jonathan's family?" They found Jonathan's son Mephibosheth, who couldn't walk. David gave him land and let him eat at the king's table like family.